thuggin' in the bricks all night. Ain't no structure for protection, keep them sticks all right. I
One in the same, cause we both got extensions. You know you try to give me your heart, cause I got bad intentions.
wifey girl. See the vibe?
Let's talk about, I gotta ask you about Enchanting. That's the elephant in the room. When you look you up, that's a history that can't be denied. How important do you feel like you were to her career blossoming who she is?
The healing process.
Kinda. I heal different.
How do you heal?
Oh, grudges. But I heal. You know, I'm fine. It's just, you got me fucked up still.
Right.
No.
I feel you. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Trying to work on getting rid of the grudge part, though.
I'm trying, but it's my brain just won't let me. It's like, if you do something to me, I'm gonna think about it constantly.
Right.
Even if I do forgive you and I choose to still be around you, I'm still gonna, in the back of my head, like, oh, they had me fucked up this way. It's just something in my brain that won't let me forget it, but I'm working on it.
And then you, like, forgive them for that one time, then you think of another time.
Yes.
You fucked up.
Yes. We actually, like, linked up through Jay White, which is a producer from Dallas. You know, I'm from the same area, so we had been knowing each other. He was like a mentor to me. Like, Jay White always gave me advice and just little stuff about the music industry. Like, he would sprinkle gems on me always. And we had did some records, and he was like that he was gonna send them around to some people and see how they felt about them. And he had sent them to Gucci. And he asked me, like, how would you feel about signing to Gucci? He just bring it up in conversation. And I was like, that'll be fine. Then the next day, like, he didn't tell me nothing else. That's all he said.
That's it.
The next day, Gucci texted me, like, hey, this is Gucci. You want to sign a 1017? And I was like, what the fuck?
Like, he didn't tell me nothing else. That's all he said. The next day, Gucci texted me, like, hey, this is Gucci. You want to sign a 1017? And I was like, what the fuck?
Or I'll be cool, and then, do you do that? Like, you be in a good mood, then you think about the time they had you fucked up, and it's like, damn, now, man.
Now I want to go. I be like, when I...
Good way to vent.
Like,
No.
damn, it's really Gucci?
I was like, who is playing on my
niggas is
phone?
trolling.
So I called the number.
Oh, you cold?
Yes. I was like, hello.
Right.
And he was like, hello. And I was like, who?
Oh, you knew it from the voice? Like, you heard the voice, like, oh, this...
Yes. I was like, oh, hey.
Damn.
You for real.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So the deal happens. Tell me from there, like, all right, you sign the papers, you like, all right, I'm 1017, get your chain, whatever the case is. Like, what happens from there? Like, after that, like, what's the process like for an artist where you working with somebody that legendary? Like, what does he say to you? What kind of happens after that?
Like, right after I signed, he flew us, like, everybody that had just signed. Pooh, Fool, all the boys, Scar. Road Boy and Enchanted. He flew us all out to Miami. They had rented a big ass house and they had a studio in the house. And we had like an engineer there the whole time. So we were supposed to be recording the whole time.
I'm wise enough to know what I'm looking at. I know her reputation and her persona before she got the Gucci. She was a fuck doll sex toy with her manager. They was known for having freaky orgies. She with men and women, boys and girls. She was she anything and anybody. She gave off a sexual aura. It's like she was just nothing but a doll. Everything about her was about sex. Sex. That's before she left the city. So you don't think when she go over here to this studio, they ain't trying to make music? Put them on these drugs. Puffy ain't the only one doing this. R. Kelly wasn't the only one doing this. Ashanti had a story. She worked with one of the biggest producers in the game. He want to take a shower for the hit record. All of them got to do it.
So many questions. When it came to the street side of things, obviously it can come with its own set of issues. You've experienced some of that with jail,
Oh, yeah.
incarceration, but
Other shit, too.
there's certain levels of stress. There's the looking over your shoulder feeling. There's violence.
Hell yeah.
Worst case, death. Have you experienced any of these other obstacles aside from incarceration?
I done got a couple guns pulled on me.
And how were you able to escape that?
That wasn't with the shits. They didn't pull the trigger. So,
Talking point blank range?
like, yeah, they put it to my head. I know that nigga wasn't gonna shoot, but you know how niggas are.
Would you taunt them?
Hell nah. That's just doing too much. I ain't gonna taunt somebody with a gun, but
You know, you see stuff like that depicted in television
I know.
and movies and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
people don't do that shit.
What about, so I guess as far as a near-death experience, that's probably as near a death of experience as you
Hell
got.
yeah. That was crazy.
And, I mean, all this stuff here, this was all avoidable for you.
It was. I feel like it could have been avoided.
You weren't forced to do this stuff. You didn't
Nah.
have to do this stuff.
I didn't have to. I just wanted to.
Because some people, you know, when I interview people, there's some people, they grow up in these type of environments.
Yeah.
You know, their parents are deep in
So
the
it's,
streets.
yeah, so they just get thrown in there.
And they see this stuff, they breathe this stuff, they live this stuff, and they're a product of the environment. But for you, it was the opposite.
I mean, that's what I was around it. Because when I moved out, my first apartment, I lived kind of in the hood in Fort Worth. So it was just the type of people that I hang around, that's just, you know, that's what they do. So it's like, of course, I'm going to end up, if that's what I hang around, so, and that's what I be around, so.
And when you say you moved out, you're talking about you made that choice yourself, or you were kicked out at some point and had to move on your own?
Nah, I wanted to live on my own. I got tired of hearing people telling me to do this and that.
What age were you when you stepped foot on your own?
I was 18.
And school was over with at that point?
Yeah, I had just graduated.
You had a gun pointed at you, never been shot, never been stabbed.
Nah, somebody tried to stab me though, but
And
it was unsuccessful. Do you keep dating someone even when your family doesn't like them? Absolutely. That dick thicker than blood. Ah, man, please, they better shut up. Why are black folks always late? It's like, damn, I don't know. It's just, because I got that real bad. I feel like it's just in me. I don't know. For some reason, somehow, some way, something gonna happen that's gonna cause me to be late. Even if I wake up on time, still be late. It's just fucked up. It's like it's in our blood or something to be late. Who is one relative you would cut off for $10 million right now? The list is pretty long. All of y'all can go for $10 million. Ain't gonna lie. Let's see, who in particular? Oh, Can I say that? Well, I had this one auntie, but she get on my nerves. She been getting on my nerves for years, like since I was little. I been not liking her ass. She could go. Kick the can. That you could go. Trade you for $10 million for sure. Who's the biggest hater in your family? That's crazy. The same bitch. That's fucking crazy. That bitch is a hater. Name something you do that your mom can't stand. I'm a fucking gangster. She be mad as fuck. I be scrapped. I be having that fire. Like, we'll be out somewhere, and I be like, Mama, I got that fire. She be like, what's wrong with you? Girl, I'm trying to make sure you're damn safe.
I don't know what's the exact way that he passed. I know they were saying potentially drug overdoses. I was hearing. That shit is prevalent in the culture, in the community. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas is taking a lot of shit. Just some people enjoying themselves, some people doing it to create. What, I guess, can you tell people, who are kind of in that situation that's, taking shit they taking just for whatever reasons? What can you tell people that can maybe deter them from that, if at all?
I feel like at some point you have to just be like realistic. Like, I understand like that people do whatever they do to maybe help them go if they feel like they going through pain or they just going through something and they want to feel better. But it's like, it's a big risk. Like, you could take one pill and literally die, like immediately. Like, I had a homegirl that took a fake pill and she had a heart attack and died, like, immediately. She just had a baby, like, a few months before that, like, and that shit happened, like, just like that. So, it's really not worth it at the end of the day, so.
Did you know Scar like that? Like, where it felt like a problem, or was it just like some, niggas just chilling and it was cool?
I really don't want to get too deep into it.
Yeah. We don't have to.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into it.
All right. Let's go back to the music. You got another record off this tape. Whole Things. Whole Things. I want to do whole shit with my friends.
Yeah.
Bottle because I was gonna post on single on Facebook. I ain't even okay. Well, you was picking her down, right? Then she supposed to hit you with that bottle. What the fuck you posting you single for? And y'all in a relationship?
Bro, Shannon, so that's not what happened when you hit me with the bottle in that mouth. That's not what happened.
Bro, you're corny as fuck. Cry me a river. I hit you, and guess what? You could still go to jail for hitting me.
Unfortunately, damn D, it's not. This is one of those situations where it's not gonna be fair. Okay, like I guess she can beat on you if you don't. As a man, if you're not gonna tell it to the cops, then you're gonna be the victim if she does. You know what I mean? If you're putting your hands on her, and I'm not saying it like you just beating the shit out of her and not getting beat back. You know what I'm saying? Or you slapping the shit out of her and not getting slapped the fuck back. You know what I mean? That it happens. I understand it happens in these relationships.
Bridgewater, you need to shut your bitch ass up because I ain't lost my mind, bitch. And you always motherfucking somewhere speaking on me. You shut the fuck up. Anybody else in this house that want to get cussed the fuck out?
Oh shit, he just got real.
Look, Enchanted.
Look, Johnny, stay over there with the bitch and shut the fuck up. Send that hoe to work or something, get some money off her. You're not getting shit off of me. Eat a dick and bye. I'm done talking to you. Get that shit in blood.
You're not getting shit off of me. Eat a dick and bye. I'm done talking to you. Get that shit in blood. Get that shit in blood.
I want y'all label to go harder for you. What label?
Suzanne, 100% independent. Over here.
No cap.
So years contract killers though,
No cap. In and out.
In and out, gang.
This show, what I'm finna do two project in there. It's a long ass contract. It be like, in the small print, it be like, we can renew up to 4 times. What? 4 times?
It be like, in the small print, it be like, we can renew up to 4 times. What? 4 times?
Hell no. No, sir. Not me.
Niggas don't be know how to get up out their deals. That's why niggas be crying to these labels and bitch. Yeah.
All you got to do, baby, send that contract to a lawyer. She gonna find something wrong with it. Because that's exactly what I did.
That terminate the one.
Terminate that motherfucker. They fucked up. Baby, when you sign me, you better make sure you ain't nothing wrong with that paperwork, because I will get about your deal. She did them 2 albums that dipped out. Do you hear me? You know, it's just other things in life to do. You gotta move on. You can't just...
You know, it's just other things in life to do. You gotta move on. You can't just...
You might as well take the second verse out. I'm gonna do a whole new second verse. I know. I just want to get them something so they can see.
If everybody could pray with you.
hip-hop community is mourning a tragic loss. Enchanting, a rising rapper formerly signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 Records, has died. Her close friend and collaborator, Lil CJ Casino, confirmed on social media. Casino writes in a June 11th Instagram post, "They pulled the plug, bro. This so f***ed up. I just knew you was finna pull through. You gone forever." Adding, "They don't know all hours you spent at the Casino studio, sleeping there, making music, putting this shit together, and you went way further than us. I always told you how proud I was of you." A cause of death was not disclosed, but news of the No Love rapper's passing comes a few days after it was reported by multiple outlets that she had been placed on life support. Alongside the message, Casino also shared a photo of Enchanting, whose real name is Channing Nicole Larry, sitting in a recording booth. The rapper was raised primarily between Fort Worth, Texas and Atlanta, Georgia. Enchanting got her start in music at age 18 and began pursuing a career in hip-hop following her high school graduation. In 2020, she signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 Records and appeared on 3 compilation albums before parting ways with the label. Enchanting released 2 full-length albums, 2022's No Love and 2023's Love Scarred, No Love. The rapper shares in her artist profile on the 1017 Records website, quote, "Staying in the studio and constantly recording, it helps me find the style I can be good at. It's like trap and blues." But music wasn't just a form of self-expression for Chanting. As she notes, quote, "Other people can relate to the things I say. I might help somebody through any situation. They can listen to me and find peace." Following news of her death, fellow artists shared heartfelt tributes to the rapper, including Gucci Mane himself. Gucci writes in a June 11th Instagram post, quote, "So sad to have to say rest in peace to such a great young lady. A true star. We gon' all miss you, Chant." Enchanting was 26 years old.
Baby, I'm so needy. Get what if I'm greedy? Shut up and just please me.
Talk about, I gotta ask you about Enchanting. That's the elephant in the room. When you look you up, that's a history that can't be denied. How important do you feel like you were to her career blossoming who she is?
How important?
Yeah.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
How important?
Yeah.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist. If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
That's how much, if you didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
She wouldn't exist.
But what did you do to impact her so much that you felt like if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here?
Pretty much anything you can ever think of an artist is supposed to do for themselves, I had to do for her. I took an image, I took a face, and I pretty much put everything together what I thought people would love. The music that I thought people would attract to. I posted the sexual content that people would attract to on Instagram just to build a page.
Yeah, but you said something. You said everything that an artist should do for themselves.
Yeah.
So you saying that she didn't actually do anything?
No.
You did it all.
No, I mean she had
What part did she play and what part did you play?
The face and the voice.
That's all she played with.
She was the face and the voice. What record labels do for artists is what I was doing by myself.
A&R and all that.
Everything. I had 10 jobs in one. I was writing the songs, recording the songs, mixing the songs, marketing the songs.
So she didn't write her own songs?
I mean, she wrote her own songs. I don't want to take credit away from what she did do. She did write songs, but there's a difference between a good song and great songs and hit songs.
Okay, so you critiqued her song.
I critiqued her style to where it was like, when I met her, she probably had a EP on SoundCloud with like 25 plays, but I seen the vision, and I took what her vision was and I added to it, and together we made motherfucking.
How did y'all meet?
That's what I was about to ask.
It was on Facebook. She was just like known in Fort Worth, in Dallas, Fort Worth as a pretty face on Facebook, Snapchat, shit like that, and I just found her and I heard the music. I told her to send me something. She sent me a song. She had a nice voice. And then from there on, I just hit her up and told her to come to the studio, and that's how we met. And boom.
At that at that time, did you have any other artists you were working with?
Yeah, I was working with this artist at the time called Lil Nana, Kiana, and she had a song called Beat Up the Pot that kind of got popular around that time. And that's what really attracted Channing to what I had going on, because she seen Kiana, and she knew Kiana, and she seen Kiana growing,
scaling.
So she was like, I gotta figure out what's going on over here. So that's how she got in the mix with me.
So you like working with females?
It's just I seen the vision before Cardi B and everybody came out. I seen that females were gonna be the next wave. So I was putting together strippers and making them rap and saying, hey, we're gonna talk about what y'all lifestyle is at the strip club on album. So before the City Girls, I was trying to create the City Girls. But it's like, you can't get everybody to see the vision. They understand it and they might think, yeah, this sounds good, but you really got to make people believe, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't, at that time I had no accomplishment, so it was hard to get people to believe that I can make it happen.
The new 1017. Yeah. And unfortunately, 2 days ago, Enchanted passed away. They say allegedly was an overdose. Perks, fentanyl, fake perks, I don't know.
Well, I understand you have to say allegedly for illegal purposes. But we all know they were popping pills. It's in the music. Homie, it's in the music. Kodak Black said, I know the perk was fake, but I still ate it. They know, homie, these perks is fake, but they still eating it. But guess what? All drug users and drug sellers know the more potent that the drug is, that's more likely to cause an overdose, that be the drug they want. That be the drug they want, the one that's more likely to cause the overdose. Because it has a higher amount to get you higher, right? So, I remember when I talked about this, man, probably 2 years ago, maybe a year. I've been following her success in the rap game because we took off around the same time. I noticed out of the 1017, only ones who really done something was Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. So they seem to have more pushing and more backing behind the label. Homie, how is it that you can have stars this big and all of them go to jail? All of them. So I started watching that little girl. I know one thing, nigga, when you make it big, you gonna go get you a car. You at least go come back to the city, go hit up some club, take your friends out. The city go book for some hostings. The strip club go hire you over here. She did none of that. She did none of that, homie. No local strip club ever booked her. She had no parties, no birthday parties. She didn't do no features on no songs with nobody. She didn't have no songs at least being played on the radio. She didn't have nothing. This is why I respect and honor Nicki Minaj. Because she played on Gucci. See, everybody think Nicki wasn't f***ing nobody, nigga. Nicki laid around that. Salute to Nicki. Nicki laid around that for a year in his studio at his house. Spent the night with him every night. Wouldn't give him now a piece of and when she wouldn't, he got rid of her. Gucci got Soulja and them on drugs. Gucci was the first rapper that dope fiend and young niggas for Future. So guess what he did? Nigga, please. So I watched this little girl, Enchanted. She really can't rap that good. She f***ing suck better she can rap and sing. I promise you. Because if she could, they would at least been displaying her music. Where her music playing at right now? At least when Mo 3 died, he had a catalog of music to play. So, let me stick to my topic. I started watching this little girl. The other young lady who came from the military, the Cadet Shay little girl. Pretty little young, out of San Antonio, right?
Yep.
She wasn't selling sex. They hurry up and got rid of her. They hurry up and got rid of her. because she wasn't really selling sex. When you look at Channing's social media platform, she was always naked, half naked, either in a room or a hotel room. She was never outside. You never saw her packing no bags through the airport, traveling, going nowhere. You never seen her in no behind-the-scenes studio session. She was always half naked, in a bed, in a room, niggas selling a sex persona. So y'all tell me. So when I spoke on it, oh man, you hating on me. All you gotta do is look at her social media page. Man, that whole selling. She ain't rapping. Where her music being put out at? What studio she in? What man, they just fuck on her?
So look, can we both agree that Gucci gave all these artists a platform?
No.
When he signs his artists, he gives them all a record. And they go on Gucci Mane's YouTube page.
Say, homie, listen, he gave them a big promo rollout. You think he ain't got the game to get an insurance put on these kids, knowing they dope fiend and crashing out, knowing they go to jail? He not getting a media training. And they going back home. Nigga, Hot Boy West was in these students. Man, come on now. He getting these niggas chains and owning their music. No, he ain't getting them nothing, homie. When everybody know this is a devilish industry. This is a devilish industry. This industry don't reach out to help you. This industry reach out to exploit you, use you.
This is a devilish industry. This industry don't reach out to help you. This industry reach out to exploit you, use you.
Reach out to exploit you, use you, abuse you. The industry don't give you help. Oh, I'm finna give you a platform to get you out the ghetto. You think that's what Gucci did?
That's what his wife said.
Man, his wife is a lying. She lying. They didn't say $2 million to get Gucci out of jail. Every artist Gucci got around him got off on drugs and crashed out. Nicki got away from him.
So wait. She says, leave my husband alone. He signs these artists to help them and give them a better life. I wish it wasn't like this.
Then why she speaking and he ain't then? for me. In no situation, no circumstance, and I'm a king, I'm a boss, I'm a G. My can't speak for me. Be quiet. If I'm doing this, let me say it. But you really want to believe, if he's doing this, why not invest where they don't go back to be shooting in the for shoes, meeting up at a shootout for shoes? Why?
And I'm down for you always. Katie, do you love me? Me.
Yeah, I've been thugging in the bricks all night. Ain't no structure for protection, keep them sticks upright. I went in the same, cause we both got extensions. And don't you try to give me your heart, cause I got bad intentions. So icy, girl. See the vibe?
So icy, girl.